Hi, my name is Lotus, or Lotus Simmeral, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making like a sim, just one sim, and then making 5 different aesthetics by copying that sim and then putting a different aesthetic onto that same sim. It's a bit difficult to explain, but once you see the video you'll kind of understand. So yeah, this is, first of all, at the start of this video, I am making the sim that I'm going to be putting all the aesthetics onto. I'm not putting all the aesthetics onto one sim. Not at all. It's more like I'm just making a preset of a sim and then putting 5 different aesthetics onto 5 different sims, but it's all the same sim. You know? Because there's that all the same base. So yeah, I used a wheel to spin different fashions, like different styles and stuff. I added different fashions and stuff each time I did it, because I remembered one halfway through. I was like, oh yeah, no, I could add this. So yeah, if you see anyone, I'm not trying to cheat or anything, I'm just adding them to the list. I want to do more videos of this because I actually found it really fun. So I'll probably be doing another one where I'll have a different base of the sim and then just spin the wheel again with the ones, like the aesthetics I didn't do, so then I can eventually do all of them, which will be fun. So yeah. No, I think she's so pretty. I absolutely love how she turned out. Yeah. I randomized her name and her traits, as I usually do, and her aspiration. So yeah. Anyways, I spun the wheel, and the first one that I got, the first fashion I got was punk, which was super cool. I absolutely love punk. I mean, I love all fashions equally, but I like some more than others. But as everyone does, I feel. But I feel like when making sims, I can make kind of punk, goth kind of sims more than others. I mean, I don't know. There's just some kind of aesthetics that I can really lean into when making a sim, and then there's others where it's just it is so difficult for me to make that sim without being constantly looking at Pinterest or something for inspiration. I mean, to be honest, while I was making these sims, I did have Pinterest up on the side, and I'd be looking at it and I'd be like, okay, so that kind of fashion, they wear that kind of clothing, okay, they have that kind of hair, okay, awesome, cool. But no, I think the punk one, it's probably my favorite, even though it was the first one I did. I just love it. I love it. I did all of these over a course of a few days because, I mean, some of them I did together, the first 3 I did together, and then the last 2 I did together, because I was debating either just doing 3 or doing 5 or 8. I mean, I could have done 8, but then I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do 5, because why not? And I felt like when I did the video for 3 sims, it was such a short video. It was generally 9 minutes long, because I speed it up so then it's not so long. And I'm probably gonna make a sim at some point where I'm actually making it while I film. Well, I mean, I'm actually talking while I make the sim, you know? If you get what I mean. But yeah. I don't know what to talk about. Anyways, yeah, no, so the video was so short with just 3 sims, and I'd finished editing it, so I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm 100% gonna do 5, and if it was super short again, I mean, this video is quite short, but, I thought, you know what, I'll just keep it at 5, because I feel 8's too much. Anyways, that is how the punk sim turned out. I don't know, I absolutely loved it. I feel like I could have, I don't know, I feel like the clothes weren't all too punk as I wanted them to be, but I was looking at Pinterest and it's more like, I just like some of the clothes I was looking at, I was like, oh, like this could be really good, like all my sims. But no, I went with that outfit. I thought it was really cute. I'm so sorry if I do a style that you're really into and then you're like, that's not that style, that's not how you do it, it doesn't look right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. No one's gonna harass me. I mean, they could, but please don't. I'm making them how I see that style, and I can't make a sim and be like, I absolutely hate that, because if I make a sim and like, you know, it's that style but I absolutely hate it, then I'm sorry, I just can't make it. I can't do it, because I'm just constantly thinking like there's something wrong, I can't do it. So I made it how I could, and I'm sorry if it's not good enough. I'm really sorry. Anyway, the second one, which is already done and I didn't even talk about, was minimalist, which I actually thought turned out so cute, even though that's not my style at all. I mean, I kind of like the kind of clothes that she's wearing, but I don't like the minimalist style. I don't like that fashion or kind of like aesthetic at all, because I'm kind of like the opposite of that a bit. Well, not really. I don't know. I'm just like, I just don't like kind of clean girl kind of stuff. I mean, if you get what I mean, okay? If you get what I mean, that kind of aesthetic, it's not for me. But she turned out very cute. I gave her French tip nails because I know a lot of girls that kind of have that style. I know a lot of girls have that style lately, which is fair. It's easy, but it's not mine. It's not my kind of style. And you know what? I know that a lot of girls that have that kind of style wear French tip nails, so I went with that, and I really liked it. Yeah. And then the third one that I did was streetwear. I thought she turned out so cute. To be honest, this one was like one of the best, maybe even the best, because of how it turned out. It was just like so perfect, and was like, yeah, no, this is perfect, this is streetwear. I gave her a mask, and I gave her a jacket, so her arms are gone, but you're just gonna have to deal with that. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the fourth one that I did was Garu. I think that's how you say that. I don't know. And I'm sorry if it's not and if I butchered that name. But I actually do love the style. I tried the makeup for it at one point recently. And I actually think it turned out really cute. But I'm gonna attempt it again because I want to attempt it again because it's a really cute like makeup style. And I've made like sims that are like punk. I don't know, I've made sims like all these kind of styles before. So you know, but like it's like I don't want to make them the exact same obviously, and I'm trying to make them different, and it's also just like, you know, it's like for all these different aesthetics. Yeah. I don't know. But I think I actually, no, this one was my favorite. This was my favorite. It turned out so good, and I could really lean into this kind of style. It was just adorable, and I love how the makeup turned out. I wanted like a kind of, I want to add more makeup, but since there's limited that you can add because of The Sims and how amazing it is, and how you can't add as many accessories or makeup or whatever to a sim as you might want to, which is really unfortunate. But I added as much makeup as I possibly could, and I thought it turned out like really cute. I also gave her pigtails. The hair, there was so many ones I could choose from, they were just perfect. But I went for the pigtails because I was just like, you know what, that's so cute. And then I also gave her really long eyelashes that are kind of buggy, but it's okay, and a really cute necklace that I want in real life. And I don't know, it just kind of fit the aesthetic, but it also might not be great. I don't know. But yeah, it was actually really easy to do this kind of challenge. I think other people have done this challenge before. Maybe not the exact same, but I just was like, you know, I really want to do this. And I just like, yeah. I don't know. So I did it, and I hope you like it. Anyways, a lot of the piercings were clipping, which really sucks, but those two piercings that are on her now are the ones I went for, and also the ear piercings that I put on before. The outfit that I wanted to do, I didn't know exactly what to go for, because I mean there was a lot of different clothing options that I had, so I was like, you know what, this could be perfect. But then I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. But the end outfit that I went for was actually so adorable, and I think it was just perfect. This shirt I thought looked absolutely gorgeous and really wanted to go for it, but then these pants, which I was thinking about using like when I started, because I have not used them on a sim yet, and I've wanted to use them on like a Garu kind of aesthetic sim for a while, ever since I downloaded that CC. So this was like perfect. And then those shoes that I put on her, absolutely perfect, and it matched the whole outfit amazing. And then I changed the shirt because the shirt I had on before wasn't really going with it. I don't know, it was really cute, but I wasn't feeling it, so I changed the shirt and I went with that one, which I felt like really went well with this. If I could like stop stuttering and messing over my words, that'd be great. But I felt like that shirt actually went a lot better with the outfit, and I also gave her really cute nails, which kind of matches with the pants in a way. I also wanted to give her more like kind of jewelry and like hair pieces, or just like, I don't know, a lot more to her outfit, but there was nothing that I could do. Like, there was nothing. I thought, you know what, this goes with it, because it didn't, like, nothing went with it, and it was really upsetting. So it's kind of basic for the Garu kind of style, because I feel like there's a lot more to that kind of aesthetic for it, but unfortunately I don't have that much CC. So there wasn't as much I could add as I wanted to. I also wanted to add tattoos, but none of the tattoos that I had downloaded were like fit. And then I also went into the gallery, but there were no tattoos kind of under that I really wanted to add. I mean, I didn't look for too long in the gallery because I was pretty tired. I say that as if I literally didn't make the last 2 sims this morning, the same day as I'm doing the voiceover for this. So yeah. The last sim is high fashion, which, to be honest, I've never made a sim with this kind of stuff. I did not know what to go for. I was really like freaking out. I was like, okay, well, this looks cute. It's not high fashion. This is cute. It's not high fashion at all. And I wanted to go with a dress. I wanted to go with a dress because I feel like that is so kind of like that aesthetic. That green dress was like perfect. I also wanted to add like a jacket, but the jacket was just like not going with anything. But I eventually went for that dress as the final piece of clothing. Like, I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, this is what I'm gonna go for. Because, like, I don't know. I did really want to do the green dress though, but I felt like the black one was like more kind of high fashion kind of stuff. I don't know. I've never made a sim that's high fashion before. I barely even know what high fashion is. I feel like it's more like just the Met Gala kind of stuff. I don't know. And I also don't have tons of CC that kind of match with that. I need to get more CC. But then I have like no storage left on my computer. I need to get more storage for my computer. It's like, it's a crisis. Anyways, I also gave her a bag and kind of like jewelry. I wanted to keep that belt, but I didn't go for it because it was clipping and make it look horrible. So yeah, I think that's all I did. I think I also gave her like something else. I don't know. Anyways, that is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment, and if you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to my channel or looking at my channel for more kind of content like this. I do a wide range of content, so yeah, I'm sure you'll find something you like, hopefully. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye!